to Just an Average Fantasy Football Podcast.
Well, welcome in to Just an Average Fantasy Football Podcast. I'm your host, Daniel Hayes, with Matt Baker.
That's me.
And Larry, the bus driver, Cowan.
I am here.
A.K.A. Smokey Ramirez. Got a new single out, new album about to drop, or is it already dropped?
Well, we're dropping the singles, pretty much the entire album, but 1 week at a time. So
Gotcha.
There will be a song out every Friday until the album is complete.
If anybody wants to find you, where will they go?
Go to the Trash Talkers YouTube channel. Just type in Trash Talkers. It will be the first thing that pops up.
There you go. Or you can look for Larry on Facebook. He posts on there too.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, some big injuries this week.
Yeah.
Big injuries.
I'm still a little upset, but
let's get into it.
I have become apathetic to it at this point.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. There's a lot of time, and, I'm like, well, I don't have that guy, but I don't have anybody that I benefit from not having that guy either.
Yeah.
So it's like,
well, I had both of the big ones. I went to bed early last night, about halftime, and I woke up to the first thing I see on Facebook is a Foursquare meme that shows all of the terrible injuries that have happened to Washington quarterbacks. And it's Joe Theismann, Alex Smith, RG3, and then Jaden Daniels. Yep, dislocated left elbow.
So it showed him tapping himself on the back.
Yeah, basically. Well, at first, I had literally just woke up. I was still wiping the sleep out of my eyes, and then I'm looking at this picture, and I'm like, "Is that Jaden Daniel? What is happening right now?" So then I immediately go and look at all my sleeper notifications that had come up, and it's like, "Jaden Daniels down. He's being carted off the field," and I'm like, "Oh my god!" So yeah, it was not good. No official report yet, other than he's definitely out. We imagine he's going on the IR, but we do know that the X-rays were negative, so there's no fractures or breaks. There's still, I think, an MRI tomorrow. So there is an outside shot that he makes it back in the regular season, but it's going to, a lot of that will depend, I think, will depend on Washington's record. If they're not playing for anything, there's no reason to bring him back.
Yeah,
Not at all.
That's what they were saying too. Like the injury happened kind of late in the game too, where they were already kind of, for lack of a better term, out of it. Like there was no coming back. So it was like,
yeah, why was he even still out there?
Why is the risk here, for this? And this is the kind of thing you got to weigh as an NFL organization, a team, whatever.
Yeah.
Like your guys need to play, but at what point do you draw that line? Where is it at to where it's like there's potential more risk than reward at this moment?
I don't know. Though we have seen some crazy comebacks this season.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I'm not saying that, but I mean it's that would have been one for the ages. It would have topped the Broncos comeback, I'm sure.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
Also lost for the season and definitely not coming back is Tucker Kraft with Green Bay. Basically their number one receiver, their tight end. He tore his ACL, so he's definitely not going to be back. Also was knocked out of that game was
I can't remember his name.
No, it was a receiver. Matthew Golden.
Matthew Golden.
I had it wrote down.
But you just don't like that guy's name. Whether I'm here or not, you can't remember his name.
We tried to remember his name for like 10 minutes.
I know. I listened to the dead air of the podcast of Matthew Golden. I was yelling so loud, traveling through Tennessee mountains, listening in the rain, yelling.
See, here's how it works. You hear it a day after we recorded, so we could not hear you.
Yeah, I know. But I was screaming. I promise I was screaming.
The yelling didn't help at the time. But yeah, Matthew Golden is day to day right now. I think it was with a hammy or something with him. But yeah, so Tucker Kraft's out. CJ Stroud had a concussion. That was a pretty gruesome hit. I don't know if you guys saw it.
Yeah, the back of his head hit.
Yeah, and the way he sat there, I thought he kept like reaching up here, and I thought he got hit in the throat. I was like, oh my God, dude. Because it looked like he was reaching for his neck. But
I think that was just the concussion, like involuntary movement.
Palsy.
Yeah.
We like to refer to it as a Tua movement.
Yeah, that's basically
what it
it. Yeah.
Too soon. Quinshon Judkins is still day to day, so you're going to monitor that. Ramondre is also still day to day with his toe injury. Pearsall looking to hopefully return in week 10. McLaurin likely not to return for week 10.
What the hell is up with that?
Yeah, I think they said they're going to hold. He's going to miss next week, and then they go into their bye.
Yeah.
And he'll be back after their bye, I think. So.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Well,
yeah.
you know, sometimes they get paid. They just don't let it play no more.
Yeah, I think that's a lot to do with it, man.
Yeah.
Sitting on that, who was it last year that ruined all that for everybody for the 49ers?
Oh, Ayuk.
Ayuk.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Speaking of Ayuk, he may not coming back this week, but hopefully next week might come back to practice.
Oh man, he's going to play football again. I thought he was going to pull a Michael Thomas and just retire.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or
Kenny Galladay, yeah.
and not necessarily retire, but also not ever play again.
Yeah, just never play. Yeah.
Samaje Perine dealing with a high ankle sprain, likely to miss a few weeks. Aaron Jones got good news on his injury. It's still, day to day, but it wasn't. At first they
The shoulder.
they feared
thing,
that it was going to be worse.
You said Aaron Jones, and I swear to God, I went Aaron Rodgers in my head, and I'm like, "What's injured?" Not that it really matters, but I don't remember that injury. But,
Well, there was a thing. If you do remember, there was a report that Aaron Rodgers injured his hand before the game.
in the pregame.
Yeah, they showed him
practice or
like he was messing with his hand or whatever.
whatever.
But
That was probably arthritis.
probably right.
So, somebody got him some of that ginkgo biloba or
Yeah,
whatever. All that.
that's from memory, bro.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Need some turmeric.
They got him.
Yeah,
or
turmeric.
was it Tiger
Yeah.
Balm? They rubbed some Tiger Balm in there.
Hit him
Yeah.
with that biofreeze.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't knock biofreeze. That's some good shit. Puka is dealing with a rib thing. Optimistic to play. They said that it's not a big deal, that he could have come back into that game if they needed him, but they definitely didn't. Garrett Wilson said he's ready to return to practice. Kayshon Boutte dealing with a hammy, likely not looking good for week 10, but we'll see. Luke McCaffrey's fractured a collarbone, so he's going to be out for a while. And then Brian Thomas Jr. also dealing with a high ankle sprain, likely to miss a couple of weeks at minimum. So,
I think if this was a decade or more back in the past, most of these guys would have been playing.
Yeah. Through
I think now
fractured collarbone. And
with like the players' union agreements.
Jordy
and whatnot.
Nelson played with a broken rib.
Exactly.
Fully on broken rib.
Wearing the flak jacket.
Well,
Yeah.
Same thing with freaking Matthew Stafford out there playing with. It's like I'm not saying they get paid more money and they're softer. Like I don't know.
I don't know.
well, I think some of it too is there's the conditioning's not as strenuous.
Not
as
definitely
strenuous.
not.
They don't put themselves through enough to be able to
the thing is that a lot of the guys back then got injured in practice before the season started because it was so tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they just wrote it out.
And now they're getting injured in the games because practices aren't tough, so they got to get hurt in the game.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
and they don't practice as much.
Yeah. They don't put their
that's
body
what I
through
was
it and all.
saying about
Yeah.
the players' union agreements.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's some of it. It's. I think people sometimes want to romanticize like the good old days, but I do think that there are certain things like back then. If you had certain injuries, you never played sports again. And now they can at least come back. Like if you tore an Achilles
Oh, yeah.
back
Yeah.
then, you never saw a field again. And now you got J.K. Dobbins doing what he's doing. So,
And oh well, no, that's not a good example.
But
but
now,
at least Cam Akers came back.
Yeah,
at some
I know.
point,
He did, yeah.
and he's still getting jobs. He's
Yeah.
still getting paid a little bit.
He's still a backup.
You know,
here and
there's
here and
players missing games for bruises these days.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the NBA where you have load management, which definitely is an issue. But, I don't know. Football is still a tough sport, despite the fact that they have tried their best to, take a lot of it out of the game where, with the targeting rules and stuff like that. But, yeah, I mean, the other thing is a lot of these guys are, their bodies are so strong and they work out so much that sometimes it's like I believe that sometimes you can get so big, fast, strong, you're beyond what
What your tendons
structure
can handle.
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
structure is
Can actually
capable of
build.
handling.
That is a thing for sure.
And so, you think about that too. Back in the days, guys were just smoking cigarettes and drinking beer and showing up and playing on Sunday,
Dad bods.
Yeah.
So,
There wasn't a
Bring it
lot
back.
of DK Metcalfs back then.
No.
all right, well, that's the news. So we're going to roll into top performers.
I need a download of that. I just want to jam that while I'm driving.
My favorite thing is that bass. Like whoever that bass guy is, he's the most
Yeah, it's like Larry
underrated.
Graham.
Yeah, but nobody knows who he is. Watch it turn out to be, like freaking
Bootsy Collins.
yeah. So it's like he's just jamming. Whenever that was recorded, there's just some bass player that was just in his zone,
Yes.
just laying it down.
I can see him now.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm in the. What am I? No, this is not right. Dalton Schultz is not. Oh, that's because I haven't set with just certain teams. Maybe it's showing Dalton Schultz as the top tight end, and I
You
know
mean Brock Bowers? I think he just scored another touchdown.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I knew I had some setting off here. I'll fix it again.
You mean the guy that makes Geno Smith look like a worthy quarterback competitor?
Yeah, all of a sudden Geno's just like, he looks.
Slinging the ball. Like, what, Geno threw 3 touchdowns this week? Oh, they all went to
I don't
Brock
think
Bowers?
Geno threw 3 touchdowns the whole time Brock was out. But let's get.
When Brock Bowers was in college, I actually said that guy will be an NFL Hall of Famer one day, and I got made fun of for that.
Oh, yeah? He made
So
it,
far, so good.
He did it last week or this week.
Yeah.
He went ahead and solidified Hall of Fame status
Yeah.
by making Geno look like a top 5 quarterback.
Well, before we get to that, we'll talk about the quarterbacks. Caleb Williams out there as a QB1 on the week before the Monday night game. 37.7 fantasy points. Having to keep up with the QB2 of the week, Joe Flacco breaking his own record. First most yards he's ever thrown for in a game. But he is a QB2 on the week with 30.7 points. Josh Allen, man, if he could play Kansas City every week, dude would only lose like one time in his whole career.
as long as it's not the playoffs.
Yeah, that's true.
If he plays them in regular season, there's no worries. You put a playoff stigma on it, it's all of a sudden it's a whole
Dude, that's
other
what
thing.
sucks is I picked them to go to the Super Bowl this year
Yeah.
and actually win the Super Bowl. But now this almost solidifies that they're going to lose to Kansas
Yeah, now
City in the playoffs.
exactly. Now they done won. They need to play them twice during the regular season
Yes.
to get the
They'd
loss
have
out
to
of
be
the
in
way.
the same division.
Well, I understand
you know
that.
how insane that
I'm just
that
saying
would be?
We can
that's what
change
needs
the
to happen. I
rules.
mean, that's all you got to do. I mean, we'll petition it and see what happens.
Damn it, the Bills need a championship at some point.
The QB4 on the week is Justin Herbert. They got behind real quick on some fluke stuff. Herbert threw a pick 6, and then they returned to punt. So the game script turned into passing, and that's what they did. Sam Darnold looking like Joe Montana up there in Seattle. 330 yards, passing yards, 4 touchdowns. He only had, I think, 2 incompletions and 1 interception. 3
incompletions the whole game. He was 21 out of 24.
Yeah.
So.
2 of the incompletions were just regular incompletions, and 1 was interception.
Yeah.
But Jackson Dart, man, this kid is electric. Boogie woogie woogie. Since he's been the starter, he is the number 3 fantasy quarterback in that window of time.
Listen, this team is going to be good next season.
Under a different coach, because I don't know that Dayball makes it out.
You
of this.
don't think?
I don't know. Maybe they give him.
know.
I think maybe they give him one more shot.
I still think Dayball is a legitimate coach. But
I think he's a good play caller. I don't know if he's a good coach.
yeah,
I think he's a good O coordinator.
really good with offenses.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think he's a really good play caller.
Now, if they could get a new coach and keep him as the OC, that would be great.
Yeah, that would be tough to do, but yeah, I think no matter what, I think Dayball will have a job as an OC somewhere, but I just don't see him staying as the head coach. Unless they turn it around. I mean, they've kind of turned it around. If they went out or something crazy like that. Matthew Stafford, QB7 on the week. He's leads the NFL in touchdown passes. Geno Smith, we just talked about it. All of a sudden, he throws 4 touchdowns the day when he gets his tight end back.
Yep.
Lamar Jackson, QB9 on the week, and Michael Penix, the QB10 on the week.
Here's
Somehow,
another one. 3 passing touchdowns, all 3 to Drake London.
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
that
That's
was
his
nice.
Puka now.
Yeah, that dude, Drake London's something else though. Like I mean, we'll talk about him in wide receivers, of course, but yeah.
Christian McCaffrey getting on the ball, making up for last week. Is the RB1 on the week, 31.8.
Dude, like every time I saw the pass go downfield, I was like, yes, George Kittle. Oh shit, that's
Christian
Christian McCaffrey again.
In fact, it was not George Kittle.
Not at all.
Rico Dowdle making me look dumb for picking Panthers running backs as a don't this week.
That dude,
because he says don't ever mention me again.
That dude, man.
Yeah, he's hopefully his groin hasn't completely ruptured and bust, because he went out twice. He started the game with a groin issue, and then twice he's on the ground holding his groin like it had just been ripped off by a tiger. And then he came back and still played. So I don't, we'll see.
Like his ding dong got ripped off.
Did you just
ding dong? I haven't heard that in so long. That's pretty gold.
I'm thinking about his groin muscle, and I'm like, his dick got ripped off. What the fuck?
That's the area he was holding. I mean, it's all part of the same thing, man. He said ding dong. Jesus Christ. At least he didn't say ding-a-ling. Kyle Manungai.
What guy?
Manungai.
Oh man, that dude.
Yeah, he's the guy this
Kyle Manung dude. That's
yeah. It should be Kyle Manung man.
Manung man, yeah.
176 rushing yards, 22 receiving. He looked great out there.
He really did. He looks.
The problem is Swift looks good too, so I don't think he's taking Swift's job. But this could turn into a
1-2.
Yeah,
Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery type situation. Yep. Josh Jacobs, RB4 on the week. Ashton Jeanty, RB5 on the week. He's getting involved in the pass game, got him a receiving touchdown. What's funny is watching that Rams game, every time Blake Corum ran the ball, I'm like, where's Kyron Williams? And then I go look up the stat sheet, and Kyron Williams ran for 114 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't see him out there.
It was time to get Blake Corum a little work out there.
Yeah.
Load management.
Jalen Warren touchdown his way to a decent fantasy week. He did not look particularly great, but he had 2 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah.
Chase Brown, 14 targets, man.
Yeah. The ground game looked garbage, but he was out there to rescue his quarterback.
And he rescued that and in some fantasy managers.
Oh, yeah.
RJ Harvey still's only playing like 30% of the snaps, but he did catch a touchdown, and he did have 51 receiving yards. So he's still a risky play.
They should just move him to the wide receiver
You
side.
always want to move running backs to wide receiver.
They need to move him over to wide receiver.
Completely different skill sets.
No, I don't know. Not when
Unless
it's like
you're McCaffrey.
5 for 5 for 51 and a touchdown, or
But the routes
2 for 5 for
but
2.5 yards to carry.
But you don't dump it off the wide receivers. You dump it off the running back.
But you
sometimes
can,
the
though.
opposite
That's what
will
I'm saying. I've seen Matthew Stafford dump it off the Puka 100 times in one game. So does he need to be a running back? Is that what we're talking about here?
Well, speaking of dumping off, Travis Etienne had a RB10 week with 14 fantasy points. Bijan Robinson, RB11, 13.6, and Devon Achane squeaked into the top 12 with 13.6 points as well. We'll go ahead and throw James Cook on the pile since those two tied. James Cook is technically the RB12 because 11 and 12 on this list tied. But James Cook had 13 with 114 rushing yards.
Yeah.
All right, wide receiver. You just talked about him, Drake London. He is the Puka of the East.
That dude, yeah.
Or maybe Puka's the Drake of the West.
Ooh.
Well, whatever.
That's a cooler name, though. The Drake of the West. I think
does sound cooler.
That sounds a lot cooler than the Puka of
like
the East.
A Wild West villain.
Yeah, no, it's like, man, it does feel.
Who was that masked man? That was the Drake of the West.
Fastest gun.
Well, the Drake of the East got 34.3 fantasy points.
Yes.
And a half PPR, 9 catches, 118 yards, 3 touchdowns. T. Higgins, man, I debated playing him in a super flex over J.J. McCarthy. And J.J. McCarthy did not have a bad game. But in that league, T. Higgins had 37 freaking fantasy points.
Yeah.
I would have been better off playing T. Higgins in the Superflex. But either way, he is the wide receiver too. DJ Moore, he had 4 receptions, 72 yards, had a rush that they thought was a fumble. First, they thought he was out of bounds.
Yeah.
So then they wanted to review it because
they caught him down.
Yeah, Cincinnati. Yeah, they caught him down the one. Cincinnati said that he fumbled through the back of the end zone and wanted it to get a touchback. So in the review, they realized that not only did he not fumble, but he actually scored a touchdown.
He crossed the plane and got the touchdown.
So. They hurt themselves with that. But yeah, DJ Moore got that. Devontae Adams. They're cooking something with the touchdown passes. I think freaking Matt Stafford's like, man, This has got to be the easiest touchdown passes to a receiver I've ever had. Because, like, if they're inside the 5, I'm like, well, they're not running. They're just going to dump it over to Devontae.
Yeah.
It's almost a guarantee. And then his teammate, Puka Nacua, right there beneath him, wide receiver 5. Torrey Horton, man, this guy is electric. He's got some juice, and he's got 5 touchdowns on the season with very limited play. But it seems like whenever he is in his limited time, when he's got the ball, it's in the end zone. So he's somebody you definitely want to grab.
I think each of those weeks were weeks that, what's his name, was out, Cup.
I don't think Cup's missed because he had 2 this week, so he had in 3 other weeks. I don't think Cup missed those other weeks, but I may be wrong because he scored in week 2 and 3. I know Cup played in both those weeks.
He did played week 2 and week 3. He played 54%,
and then week 50%, and then the other touchdown was week 5.
Okay, yeah. So maybe it's just Cooper Cup sucks, and they're trying to figure out his replacement.
What it is. Cooper Cup is fucking tough.
And it was all Stafford.
Yep. Oh yeah.
I don't know about that, but Cooper Cup's also old as balls.
Is he?
Yeah, he's like
28.
No, he's like 31.
Damn.
JSN, the wide receiver 7, Demario Douglas, wide receiver 8, Rashee Rice. It feels like it was a bad week, but he was wide receiver 9.
It's still a decent week, yeah.
Michael Pittman, wide receiver 10. Andre Yoshevas is yes, you have to say it with that accent when you say his name.
I'm not even
Andre
Yoshevas. He drinks vodka. He's wide receiver 11, and then Olamide Zacchaeus is wide receiver 12.
Why no accent on that one?
We're not going to go there. Jameson Williams is wide receiver 13. Alec Pierce is wide receiver 14. We'll talk about him more later. He had 6 receptions for 115. Amon-Ra St. Brown dropping down to the wide receiver 15. All right, tight ends. Brockery Bowers.
Brockery. I like Brockery.
Is the tight end 1. I think he caught 2 more touchdowns as we were getting ready to start the show.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. I mean, he helped me places, but he hurt me.
Oh yeah, I got places. A swift kick in the Bowers from him as well.
Yeah.
Colston Loveland, 6 receptions, 118 yards, 2 touchdowns. One of them was that game winning score, which was like, hey, let's don't wrap up the guy with the ball when there's no one else left.
Yeah, there's no one
tackle.
else here, no one, no one behind
let's
us.
Let's just throw a shoulder into the guy that's twice my size.
Yep.
Dalton Kincaid, man, he doesn't play a lot of the percentage of snaps.
He doesn't,
but he's very productive. He only played 35% of the snaps, caught 6 balls, 101 yards. So here's a newsflash to any team playing Buffalo: if Kincaid's on the field, he's probably getting targeted.
He's going to get looked at. He's definitely going to get looked at.
Everybody keeps saying that Dalton Kincaid's probably their best receiver, and I'm like, well, not based off of snap percentages.
Right.
You would want your best receiver on the field
the whole time,
like 90% of the time. But no, like Sam Laporta, 100% of snaps, but it took him 100% to get 6 receptions. It only took Dalton 35% to get it.
Yep.
But Sam Laporta is the tight end 4. Mark Andrews, he said 50%, 2 balls, 2 touchdowns. I'm going to sit down.
I ain't doing no more.
Yeah. Tight end 5. Dalton Schultz, somehow. I didn't see it. It was tight end 6. Kelsey's in 7. And Juwan Johnson's 8. That's as far as we're going on tight ends.
Pretty.
Hey, Theo was down there, man.
Yeah, Theo Johnson was the next one of the 10-point garbage heap.
Yep.
All right, well, there's your top performers. Let's get into fuck that guy. I'm going to kick it off with a quarterback. It was your birthday, Jordan. Now, I'm glad that my team won. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad my boys went out there, the Panthers, they got that dub. But we could have figured out how to like do both, where you have a good fantasy week and the Panthers still beat you. We could have tried to make that happen, but man, you were not very good, and you killed me in a couple different places. And maybe I owe that to myself to say fuck this guy. Like when I say it to myself, because I shouldn't have played you against my team, so I wouldn't have to worry about it. I could have played Sam Darnold over you, but I'm like, nah, there's no way Sam Darnold's going to be better than Jordan Love this week. And not only did I do that, I dropped Sam Darnold to pick up Bayshaw Tootin just in case if Etienne went down, I wanted to have throw a backup running back on my roster. Yeah, it was a terrible play all around. So to Jordan Love, I just want to say, fuck that guy.
Well, I didn't write anybody down because I forgot this was a thing. But I do have one quarterback, and he's not worthy of being on here except for the fact that I had bye week this week and I had to play him in a superplex, and he's your quarterback.
Bryce Young.
And
that, it was not a good game for stats.
That game,
Rico Dowdle.
Yeah, Rico Dowdle was
and
the
Josh
only
Jacobs,
part of that game that did anything. But I mean, Bryce Young got me 2.98 points. 2.98. He went 11 for 102.
Look, I got to tell you, I benched Bryce Young. I would have played anybody else in the Superflex.
Well, I didn't have anybody else. Like, it was either him or like, I guess I could have played Chris Rodriguez. I look back at it now, but who would have put, Chris Rodriguez in over freaking Bryce Young? I was like,
you could have put Cam Ward in there.
I know.
Let's don't get crazy.
Well, I mean,
hey, he scored more.
He did get 7 points, I think.
He didn't get that dub though.
No, he did not. But yeah, no, I'm going
to throw Tedero McMillan in there with him then.
Oh yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I think it was like 6.7 or something. So
that sounds very close.
So Tet can get thrown in there with his quarterback.
To Tet and to Bryce Young.
Yeah.
Fuck those guys.
I didn't want to say it.
I mean, looking through the list here, a lot of these guys you don't expect them to do well. I mean,
yeah.
CJ Stroud was out
partway
through the game, so
injury
doesn't really matter. I guess the biggest name that underperformed would be Patrick Mahomes. Actually,
yeah,
Nope.
he kind of got
him on the list.
Kind of got held up by that Bills
lowest pass percentage of his career, in
especially since he's been on such a tear this season.
Yeah.
So.
And their defense too, but he should have definitely.
Well, Josh Allen had almost 80% passing, so
yeah. So I guess
to Mahomes,
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
There it is.
My name is Kermit the Mahomes. Fuck that guy.
Yep. We can't say it too loud. Chris Collinsworth will get mad. Come shut us down.
Now here's a podcast that I'm gonna kill.
Hey, I won't stand for this because I got to take up for guys with weird voices. We're people too, damn it.
Well, I mean, but weird sounding people, so we can make fun of you.
That's fair.
At running back, I'm sure you would want to bring it up if you made a list. Alvin Kamara.
Kamara was
Kamani Vidal.
Yeah, Vidal. That was
Jordan Mason.
Yes.
Jameer Gibbs.
Yes.
And Jonathan Taylor.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a whole crew of
Taylor killed everybody's fantasy. Everybody that's been going, you know what? There's no way I can lose this season. Taylor has been annihilating, and I don't have to play. I could sit 3 of my running backs and leave Taylor in and not worry about it.
Hey, the reason I kept J.J. McCarthy in my Superflex and didn't risk T. Higgins,
you knew you
because
had
I'm like,
Taylor.
man, I got Jonathan Taylor. Like I had like the thing said I had a 77% chance of winning, and no, I'm not winning. So I don't trust percentages anymore. I don't trust Jonathan Taylor anymore.
No, it's real life
I
now.
still trust Jonathan Taylor.
This week is one of those get right football real life weeks. It's like it makes you realize that even though it's a guaranteed thing, it's not a fucking guaranteed thing.
That's fact.
Gibbs,
because the Steelers defense
Gibbs killed us.
The Steelers defense have been straight garbage can,
and they just
and then they played like the freaking monsters of the Midway.
It's so crazy. These weeks just happen, and everybody's like, "Oh, this is a guarantee."
I should have said the steel curtain. My bad.
Yeah. But he's still. This week was one of those wake up weeks, I think. It's like some of these players, it's just like God. Jonathan Taylor gives you 6.7 points. I mean, Kenneth Walker outperformed Jonathan Taylor this week.
Yeah,
is that not insane?
Jonathan Taylor only scored 6.7 more fantasy points than I did,
and that's normally we're talking triple digits.
Yes.
Normally you're like 25 points with Jonathan Taylor this week.
You're like, this is a guaranteed 30 points.
Exactly against Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell, I would have been happy with 18. I mean,
I'm just saying, 10 we'd all be happy. We'd still be like, fuck that guy, but. It was just a bad week, but
Kamara apparently couldn't hear what he was supposed to do because he doesn't know how to tell the quarterback that to speak up.
Hey, we need to do this right. Yeah, exactly.
Kamani Vidal played like garbage can.
He didn't have very many snaps. They played from behind in the beginning of the game and throwing the ball most of the time. So
Jordan Mason has not been good all season for the most part. To be honest with you,
realistically, no, he needs volume. So I mean, with volume, then he's viable, but it's not good. Yeah,
and then Jameer Gibbs and Jonathan Taylor just had a bad week. So to all those guys,
terrible.
Fuck those guys.
And I guess I'm going to throw Tyrone Tracy on there just because he was supposed to be the guy. And
I spent $227 in fab to get him in one league.
He got you 5 points, and Devin Singletary outscored him. He got 6.1 points. That's garbage. Anytime Devin Singletary outscores you,
yes.
Luckily, Jonathan Taylor got 0.6 more points than Devin Singletary. Yes. So we don't have to talk real far down on Jonathan Taylor.
Well, Devin Singletary put up 5 times more than Kamara did.
That's true. They 6.5 times. Yeah.
I got some names to add to that
bad,
list.
So.
All right.
The entire running back room for the Texans. I don't think all of them combined got over like 6 points.
I almost wrote down Woody Marks just because he pissed me off so much, but I'm like, fuck that.
I think Marks got injured
deserve
too,
to be on the fucking list.
Marks got injured too.
Not that I saw.
Oh, I thought Marks had an injury. But yeah, Nick Chubb sucked. Woody Marks sucked. It was a bad backfield game for all of those guys. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's hit it. Fuck those guys. All right. You got some wide receivers, Bus?
Yeah. Xavier Worthy got you 4.5 points.
Ugh. Trash.
Yeah. Everybody was like, oh, man, you held on to him through the first 6 weeks or whatever it was. And, like, now he's just shitting on you. But,
well, he played. Worthy's been playing all week.
Rashid Rice was the one we held on to for the first 6 weeks.
Rice,
you're thinking
right.
Rashid.
Yeah. But either way, Worthy sucked.
Yeah, oh, no. Exactly.
Yeah. But the biggest one really is DK Metcalf.
Yes.
Oh,
DK.
God, yes.
Lord have mercy.
Speaking of my smash of last week,
I have way too many shares of DK Metcalf.
Yeah, it hurts when it happens, right?
Yes.
It definitely shows up. Yeah, DK Metcalf.
1.6 points.
Yeah, garbage.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna say it loud.
Yeah, I don't want him to hear it either because I feel like
fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck you, big ass motherfucker.
I didn't say that.
That was all Bus. That was Bus. He said it. He was Bus.
Damn, I got too large of a profile online.
Yeah, exactly.
I am sorry, DK. I
can
love
say
DK.
this. We can say it. We have no following.
Yeah, we have no thing on there.
I love DK Metcalf.
I'm going to throw Roma Dunze in there. In a game where your team puts up almost 50 and you can't get involved in that shit. How do you not get a slice of that cake, bro?
Man, he should have had 50 points.
Yeah.
He definitely should have. Not Zacchaeus, Olamide Zacchaeus. What is that about? That love relationship they got going on there needs to stop.
Yeah.
Between Caleb Williams and Olamide Zacchaeus.
Yeah.
Throw to Adunze. Quit throwing to Zacchaeus.
So what was the cornerback they put on him? Do you know? It was your team.
No, Cincinnati. They played Cincinnati.
Oh, Cincinnati.
They don't have a cornerback. So what happened was...
Yeah, it wasn't even a good defense.
Now, what happened is they were like, oh, shit, Olamide's open. And Caleb
and then he's like, Colston Loveland's open.
Oh, yeah, Colston Loveland. All this short dump off the right here. And then, meanwhile, Dunze's out here going, what the fuck am I even doing?
But he's like too far downfield.
Caleb didn't even notice it was down there. They didn't paint their nails the same color last week.
That's what
they didn't match it up.
Keenan Allen is on the list. Fuck that guy. We already
he had an
about
awesome
that.
catch, though.
He did.
And then Chris Olave is the last wide receiver I got. So
fuck those guys.
And I got 2 tight ends I'll throw out there. George Kittle and Tyler Warren.
Well, I think Bus got something to say about Kittle.
All right. You can handle it.
Well, I thought it was going to be him. And every time, what was only like 6 passes to McCaffrey? But every time
7,
I'm like, white dude catches ball. Yes. That is not Kittle.
That isn't Kittle. What is going on here?
Kittle's like 2 McCaffreys, though.
He is. He's like, if McCaffrey was on McCaffrey's shoulders, that would be Kittle. But could you imagine the fantasy points? God, that guy would be unstoppable. He'd have to play offense and defense. There's no way he couldn't.
Would they switch, though?
Oh, yeah. The top would become the bottom, and the bottom would become the top.
There's the power bottom for you.
It's the ultimate power bottom.
That is the ultimate power bottom.
But then when Kittle falls, McCaffrey can take off running.
Wait a minute. You got Kittle carrying McCaffrey.
Yes.
He's got McCaffrey carrying
I've got McCaffrey carrying McCaffrey to be Kittle.
But why is Luke McCaffrey on the 49ers?
That was his ending spot, and that's where he was going to end up anyway. So, I mean.
So the Kittle and Warren.
Yeah. Fuck those guys. And then there's not very many other in the tight end realm. I mean, I guess if you want to go with like some people you kind of hoped for, Chigakonkwo did nothing. What Gunnar Helm? We kind of talked him up a little bit.
We'll talk about him in a minute.
Yeah, and that's kind of disappointing. I mean, so I just want to bring a little fuck you guys to them guys, but and any Steelers tight end, whether they do good or bad, because we can't predict it. I want to specifically say, fuck those guys.
Oh, I want to say fuck you to Charlie Kohler. Who's that guy?
Who's that
That's
guy?
the Ravens tight end, right?
Yes.
He showed up like 2 weeks last year too, like just out of nowhere.
He's just siphoning.
Man,
Like, where is Isaiah Likely?
Yeah, I know,
no,
right?
it's Charlie Kohler.
Charlie
now.
Kohler out here catching strays now.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a good example of a fuck that guy.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And I mean Brock Bowers.
That's true. That's true.
you come back, you come back off an injury and get all your fantasy points in 1 week against me. Fuck that
also
guy.
for you in several instances.
Well, right now in this moment, it's fuck that guy. Then a minute, I'm going to be like, praise that guy, love that guy. Whatever we got to do, the opposite of that. So I might still fuck that guy. Be the
Yeah,
same
I mean,
thing,
I
right?
feel like they're both can be used. It's just the
It's
tone.
just-
You'd be like, fuck that guy, or
Yeah.
fuck that guy.
Fuck that
I heard
guy,
something
man.
crazy about him though. Like even missing, what did he miss? 3 weeks,
Four
if you count the bye.
Yeah, I think it was 4 weeks. Yeah, but
I think he's still like tight end, like
4 overall
yeah,
or some
exactly,
stupid shit.
like
Well, that
way
makes
up
sense.
there.
Yeah, no, that I really don't doubt that at all. I'm fixing to check it too. So let's see, because I was
I mean,
curious
you
about
get
that.
37 points in 1 week. Like,
Yeah, no, I was thinking about it this morning. I was like, dude came back and just lit the world on fire his first week back. I mean, and to throw that many
It
points,
made Geno look like a competent quarterback.
that's what I'm saying. Everybody's like, "Oh, Geno sucks. Geno's the worst quarterback in the whole league. We need to get rid of him."
All that
you see
sounds
these
accurate.
Raiders
Yeah.
keep putting all these videos out about how bad he is and all stuff, and then all of a sudden, Brock Bowers comes back, and it's like he's a completely different quarterback.
Oh,
And-
Daniel Jones should be on fuck that guy.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's
Colts.
true.
But his fantasy points are still decent. He's still put up like 17 or 18 fantasy points.
Well, they're like Daniel Jones relative fantasy
Yes.
points. They're like
Dude,
peak Daniel
Have
Jones
you
relative
seen that?
fantasy points.
So you've seen the meme in the past where it's like it shows where you like somebody will, if they get old, they'll fade into that old version
Oh,
of
yeah,
Matt
yeah.
Damon
Yeah, yeah.
in the Foursquare, and it says Daniel Jones in week 9, and it shows Daniel Jones fading away and then fading back into Daniel Jones. So it's like,
so right now, Brock Bowers has 71.3 fantasy points on the year. And Trey McBride has 89.6 points, and he's played every game.
yeah.
well,
So, I mean-
in fairness, McBride still hasn't played this week.
Oh yeah,
So
that's
that's
true.
going
He
off.
gets-
But,
he gets one
I
more
mean,
week,
you can still say
Just like on-
he missed 3 weeks. So,
so Trey McBride is tight end 5 on the season right now,
That's wild.
as of right
as
now.
of this moment, yeah.
So
but
that
he
means
was tight end 1 when the week started.
That means Brock Bowers is going to end up being like tight ends 4 or 5, 6.
Yeah,
somewhere
and
in
only
there.
playing half the game.
and only playing.
Yeah.
That's
he
insane.
missed 3 weeks in the bye. Yeah, 3 weeks in the bye.
Mm-hmm.
It is insane to come in and put up freaking 100 million points in 1 week.
So we could probably just pencil him in for tight end. I don't know. That's hard to say.
Tight end 1.
Tight end 1 by the end of the season.
As long as there's no other injuries or anything. And could you imagine if they brought in a real quarterback instead of Geno? What if Sam
Actually, they
Darnold
had
was
You
there?
don't, don't
Or
do
Sam
that.
Darnold.
No,
Yeah.
don't do that.
Oh yeah, that's
Because then
true.
he'll throw it to the other
Yeah, he'll
receivers.
throw the other receiver.
Geno's not good to throw
Yeah.
to anybody but Bowers.
Okay, so imagine if they keep Geno all year.
Yeah, it's going to be insane. They should do that.
I mean, just saying. They should keep Geno and play Bowers every week, man.
Yeah.
It'll be
All right,
crazy.
let's hit
Toast or roast?
This week wasn't good for me, so I'm going to skip it. I decided I'm not going to be here this week.
Well, I want to kick it off with my smashes. I only had one smash that I put in last week, if y'all remember. I said to play Caleb Williams at quarterback against Cincinnati, and he finished as a QB1, but I did not pick any
You didn't
other.
pick any other smashes?
I picked Bam Knight. Unless he does bad tonight, then I didn't pick Bam Knight. But in reality, I also picked Zay Flowers, who was 8.9. But I'm going to give me this for. Nope, I should give
You
you that.
should. I mean,
No, this is for my Caleb Williams pick.
oh, yeah, keep that going. Because Caleb owned that.
And then I'm going to give this again for my Bills wide receivers that I said don't play. And then the rest of everything else that I talk about is going to not be this.
Yeah, well.
It's going to be this. I said to play Zay Flowers. I said going out on a limb for whatever reason, play Gunnar Helm because everybody should be buying into that Titans offense, especially with the backup tight end.
You got to get your piece of that, man.
So he got a 2 whole points. That was brilliant. That was great analysis. You know, what's so funny is like
wait,
last
he got
week,
2 points.
Yeah,
damn, he got more than my wide receiver smash. Who was DK Metcalf?
and then we'll hit my don'ts real quick. I said don't play Vikings running backs at Detroit. I was wrong. I was right about Mason. Aaron Jones got you 10.8, and he would have got you more if he didn't get hurt.
Had he not been injured, yeah.
And then the Panthers, I said don't play Panthers running backs against Green Bay. And man, was I wrong. Rico Dowdle got 27.1.
I think what you said was if you had to play one, you had to play.
I did say that. I said if I have
Play Rico
to.
Dowdle.
I did say if you. I will in my own defense, in the Vikings and the Panthers. I said if I had to play one, I would play Aaron Jones and Dowdle. Yeah. But that doesn't really count for much. And I will say that I didn't really pick them as don'ts. I kind of just picked them as concerns again.
Now it's Daniel's concerns for the rest of the season.
I got to own up to it. So yeah, that was me. So what were your smashes?
All right, so my smashes. I'm gonna start with my running back. I said Tyrone Tracy, and he got me 5.2. That was pretty buns. I also said DK Metcalf, but I wasn't talking about his performance. I was talking about smashing DK Metcalf, but he got you 1.6 points. Now here's where everybody needs to pull their panties
Hold
out.
on. That was all for DK.
I know, right?
He needs about 5 more.
Just at least.
We're gonna go through the whole thing.
This is 3. he got way more of these, and he got fantasy points.
I know, right? Like 4
right,
more of those
fine.
than fantasy points. But here's my smash. Quarterback smash. Sam Darnold against Washington. Called that. That was a good call. And then Colston Loveland against Cincinnati. I said this is going to be a breakout week. He's going to get at least 1 touchdown, but I didn't know he was going to get the last one. That was unscripted. So I had 2 good smashers. I had 2 bad smashers.
Yeah,
so,
you did way better in your smashes.
I
than
run 50%, but that's because I hurt on my Baker's bottoms.
Okay.
I said Hunter Long versus Las Vegas got you 1.1 points.
More like Hunter Short, am I right?
Oh, like Gatherer Short.
Gatherer Short, yes.
And then I was like, Keaton Mitchell increased play going against Miami. He got you 2.3. It's outside of Baker's run, but it's still close. And then
No, 2.3 does not. No. And no day is 2.3 ever close to anything good.
it's outside of Baker's bottoms.
No, 5 points, but 2.3 being
That's
half of 5.
It's just outside of it.
No, it's not. That's
one
look,
13-yard
5 is already
carry
low.
And then we won't know about the other one until tonight's game. I said Michael Wilson against Dallas, so it could be.
Well, I hope he does good because I had to put him in my lineup for tonight. So,
well, then he will do just fine. He'll probably do Baker's bottoms worthy, like 5.1. But those are my smashes. Those are my bops.
see, he gets his own special shit because the music sounds so cool.
Just let the song play. Like, yeah.
We'll just sit here for a whole 6 minutes of the whole song.
Yeah, because I don't want to read these. So, just play the song just play the entire song, and then we'll move on.
We'll just move on.
Now, actually, after hearing all those womp womps, I think it's not that bad. Actually.
Yeah. Listen, one thing's for sure, it can't be worse.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
I had Daniel Jones versus Pittsburgh, which, like you were saying, he had an average game. And if it wasn't for those interceptions, it would have been fairly decent.
Yeah, I think he had a fumble.
You get it at the same time.
Yeah. I told you to play Kyle Monungai.
Oh, there you go.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Smash the shit out of that. Hell yeah.
Told you to play Michael Pittman, and it would have been even better if it wasn't for Daniel
It's
Jones.
still a good week, though.
Yeah,
it's still a decent
pretty
week.
good.
Like, what, 18 points or something?
Yeah, he still made the top performers.
Yeah.
Now, this one not so much. I told you to play Zach Ertz.
Who?
Yeah.
I thought he was going to have a good game because, like, at the beginning of that game, he was getting these little catches. I was like, oh, he's going to have another 8 for 60 yards or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, and it just shit.
Yeah.
But I gave you some bonuses of AJ Barner, which was he scored over projection. Yeah,
he got that Russian touchdown.
Yeah, and I told
you
you
said the Russian touchdown.
The Russian
like
touchdown.
Vodka.
Yeah.
I told you to pick one of the Pittsburgh tight ends. Didn't know which one, just pick one.
And still to this
get
day,
nothing for
we
that.
still don't know
You
which
get
one.
nothing for that.
I mean, because I think Fryermuth got a
Here's what
touchdown,
you get.
but
That's what you get right
but
there.
Darnell Washington had more yards, and I think Jonnu had more catches. I don't know that whole
Darnell
situation.
had a touchdown call back though.
Yeah. Well, he also got creamed in the end zone
He did.
by 6 defenders or some shit. Like, it was
Yeah.
crazy. I was like, that dude's not going to fall, and he fell. I was like, something they
hit the shit out of him.
Those two guys should have been tested for PEDs right then, like instantly. When they hit Darnell Washington and he fell over, I was like, those guys right there, definitely PEDs.
Superheroes.
They got bricks in their pants.
They got something. Whoa, I mean,
I didn't say they were bricked up in their pants.
okay, I got you.
You keep talking about people getting creamed in the end zone. I'm getting bricked up.
But yeah,
What else you got over there?
Oh, that was it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
those the ballers.
All right. Well, let's head on into some waiver wire. I think this is the next segment, right?
Makes sense.
Well, it's like our first time doing this, right?
Yeah, I know, like we never. I just look at an order and I just write stuff. I don't even write the FTGs down anymore.
Apparently, yeah.
I go
You're
off
like,
cuff, man.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know, but this 15th string quarterback. Fuck that guy. Because
Yeah, fuck Bryce Young.
Wait, Tyler Badgett.
Y'all heard of this Tyler Batty guy? Fuck that guy.
all right, halfback. So we still haven't heard anything on Barkley's. He went into the bye week injured, so we haven't got any updates yet. So, but Tank Bigsby, you need to get him if he's out there. Just if nothing else to be a cuff, because if Barkley goes down, Tank Bigsby could be a league winner.
He averaged what, like 31 yards a carry last game?
Yeah. I would say it's in that same vein. Bayshaw Tootin and Blake Corum, those are two guys you want to get, and then Dylan Sampson. The only thing that may change is if we get some update on Judkins again. He went into the bye week injured. We haven't heard anything yet as to his status, but Dylan Sampson could become valuable once again if Judkins is down. So, any one of you guys got any more running backs? That
You
want to talk
named
about?
all of mine, but also check see if Kyle Monungai is somehow still on the waiver.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm telling you, if you have Krosky Merritt, go get fucking Chris Rodriguez because he's the better running back. Krosky looked like garbage this last game.
He got a touchdown though, didn't he? Yeah, I believe
Ja'Cory?
so.
Or
Yeah.
I don't think he did.
Did he not?
I think he had like 3.2 points this week. Chris Rodriguez
dang.
was averaging like
Did
6
they call
points
a
carry.
touchdown back? Because I thought I got a
That's
notification
possible.
for it.
I don't know. He looked. I don't even know that they even had him in the game half the time. I mean, he did not look good on any of the carries against what I figured would have been a good matchup for him, and it just wasn't. Chris
I don't
Rodriguez
think
did
he's
good.
got it, man. He just don't have the juice.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, he scored 4.6 fantasy points, no touchdowns.
I think Terrell Jennings, which is the third string back for the
The only thing
New
that may
England
change that is
Patriots.
Ramondre Stevenson.
If Ramondre comes back, but if not, this guy got 11 touches this last game, and I mean, you want to be ready in case Ramondre is rolled out. So this guy could potentially be like a Baker's Bottom-esque, like a bye-week flex.
He's
whatever.
he's most likely on your
he's definitely on the
your
waivers, and at least it's a name you can kind of look for and
If
grab.
he gets
it's
the
last
hot
minute.
hand and Ramondre is not coming back,
exactly.
It could be the number one.
Don't take it. With Travion Henderson didn't look amazing this last week.
Exactly.
And this guy didn't look amazing either. But I mean, if they go against who they play, I don't even.
Oh,
I don't
they
even
were
look
going
at
against the
Patriots.
Falcons defense, so
That's
is
true.
what it is.
They play Tampa Bay next week, so I mean, at Tampa Bay, I mean, either
Little
one of these
softer
guys
against the run.
Yeah, so I
for
mean,
sure.
it could potentially be he breaks away for a 21-yard touchdown or something. So
Yeah.
don't want to miss out on that. That's the only running back.
All right. Well, and wide receivers, this for me is the pickup of the week is Parker Washington. He's already, even when the best receiver, Hunter and Brian Thomas Jr. are on the field, Parker's been getting touches.
Yep.
If they're both going to be out, and we already know Travis Hunter's out, there's a chance that Brian Thomas is going to be out with a high ankle sprain. Parker Washington could he could go crazy.
He could be
12.
a league winner.
Yeah,
Like, if everything stays wet, he could.
I mean,
could win you.
even with Brian Thomas Jr., he had 8 or 9 targets this last week. He had a decent week. I want to say it was like, 12 so fantasy points. But yeah, Parker Washington is somebody you want to grab. They're generally going to be in a negative game script for the most part, depending on who they're playing, and they will throw it around a lot. And then Alec Pierce, if he's out there, you need to grab him as well. He seems to be more involved in that offense with Daniel Jones, where he's not just an over the top guy for attempts a game. He's getting 7, 8, 9 targets a game with Daniel Jones. Christian Watson, he wants to, he's the big play guy for Jordan Love, and so it's only his second game back, but Jordan is looking to him in key situations. So if they get that offense clicking, Christian Watson could be something.
Especially if Matthew Golden sits out. Like,
yes.
If that guy's, that's another target out of the way. So
absolutely,
he could definitely pay dividends.
Torrey Horton with Seattle needs to be looked at. He could be stealing Cup's job. He's the better player. And he could be getting that wide receiver too. And it looked to be a very valuable. It kind of reminds me. I know they're like the little bit cheaper version of Justin Jefferson and Addison on the other side. If you have JSN and Torrey Horton, he's kind of like the same thing. So, and Darnold's kind of using them the same way. He went to those two guys last year and to a lot of success. So
yeah.
And then Demario Douglas, especially if Booty's going to be missing time.
Pops Douglas, baby, he's on my list too.
Pops Douglas is somebody you need to be looking at. Brandon Ayuk, if you got a place to stash him, you may want to just grab him as a prospective ad. It's probably going to be another 2 weeks where you can use him, but if you wait too long, you won't be able to grab him.
Truth.
And that's it on the wide receivers. For me,
I got another Washington.
Yeah.
Malik Washington for the Dolphins. Since, Tyreek's been out, he's been targeted a lot more, and he's still only on like 12 or 13% of leagues.
Yes.
And he's still, like last week, he had an okay game. He's a definite flex play game. And, you don't want to pass up
and
on
he's got upside because he's got tons of speed. He can take it to the house anywhere on the field.
You don't know what's going to happen. It is Miami, so don't get too excited about it. But, it's still, you're getting a piece of whatever offense is going to happen. He's going to be part of it.
Right.
So.
Mm-hmm.
You got any wide receivers?
Yeah. There was something weird going on, but let me name Alec Pierce first. You didn't name him, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you did name him?
Yeah, he said
well,
Pierce.
never mind then. Because I was actually looking this up, so that's why I did not pay attention to anything you said.
That's fine. I've done it before.
Did Amon-Ra St. Brown not go out during this game?
No.
Not at all.
It just wasn't a good game.
It just wasn't a Mon-Ra game.
It was a Jameson Williams game. It was actually
and Laporta.
It was more of a offense slowed down game. Like the defense showed up, kind of shut them back. That's why they lost.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking. I'm like, there is no injury designation for him. But
no.
So I thought maybe Jameson would have been a good pickup, but
he still could be. Jameson's one of those guys where it's like he's
feast or famine.
He is literally like boom or bust, in my opinion, and it just.
But I do agree with you. If Amon-Ra was going to be out, he would be a smash.
Yeah,
100%. Amon-Ra still had 13 targets, 9 receptions for 97 yards, but that was it.
But toward the end of the game, he disappeared.
Jameer Gibbs did the same thing. Jameer Gibbs didn't have nothing. Monty, I think, had a better week than Jameer didn't he?
I think so because he had
the touchdown.
Yeah.
So it's like, but their offense just wasn't together against Minnesota, and I don't know
which is crazy because they were at home. Well, Minnesota plays a really good defense, and if he gets in his bag, if Brian Flores gets in his bag, he can really start confusing offenses. He plays a lot of misdirection. He likes to mix up his defense. He'll bring safeties that look like they're going to blitz, and they'll run back, and then they'll have linebackers that look like they're recovering, come in and blitz.
Yeah.
And so if Brian Flores gets in a groove play calling, he can really fuck up an offense, especially if it's an offense that he's used to playing against. So
it was just wasn't a good Lions game. Realistically.
Apparently not. Yeah.
I think what
who else you got?
Oh, that's it.
Okay. All right, we'll go to our streamers. Buzz, go ahead and kick off. You can go ahead and give all three, your quarterback, tight end, and your defensive streamer.
All right. I got J.J. McCarthy. He is facing Baltimore. So if he's going to continue to improve, and he looks like the guy, it may be a good replacement for you.
Yeah. He looked good this last week. Threw for a couple, ran for one.
Yeah. Colston Loveland. as long as Cole Kmet's out.
Yeah.
You know, he's going to
I
be
would say based off of this performance, I'd still throw him out there even if Cole Kmet's playing.
Yeah, he may
I think
take
he's going to get
over.
the lion's share, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's crazy. I'm still amazed by these rookie tight ends doing as well as they are.
Yeah.
Unprecedented. But for defense, go with the Panthers versus New Orleans. New Orleans is 29th against defense, so it's going to be a good match.
Yeah, and it's only Shuck's second game, so I love that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who are your streamers there?
All right, I was looking to see who my tight end was playing against, but I don't think it really matters because Dalton Schultz versus Jacksonville this week. I mean, with what's his name? Davis Mills is probably going to play.
Yeah,
because I don't
imagine. I don't think
he's
Stroud's going to clear protocol.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to.
Not after that hit, bro.
And Davis Mills is going to play, and I mean, Davis Mills isn't a good quarterback, but he's not the worst. He's going to throw the ball around a little bit. Probably a lot to the defense. So whoever they're playing against is probably a good defense. Jacksonville might be the defense to go after, but anywho. Oh, wait, I have the Jacksonville defense versus Houston this week. That is also my stream of defense. Didn't realize that until right now. And then also my quarterback streamer this week is Marcus Mariota. They're playing against the Lions. I'm sure the Lions are going to have a get-right week, which means they're going to score a lot, which means
it's going to put them in
they're going to have to throw the ball, which is going to put Mariota. This might be a good Ertz week. I think Ertz is
I
kind
don't
of...
know. It doesn't seem like Mariota didn't like Ertz because when J.D.
true,
was out, Ertz didn't do a lot.
It was not peppering.
It was, it was
but
mediocre,
also Luke McCaffrey's not going to be out there, so who knows who's going to be able to catch the ball.
It's going to be Lane. Lane's going to be the best
and that's
shot.
it.
Yeah, that's it. There's nobody else there. And maybe they'll run Jakrowski Merritt out as a wide receiver.
There we go. You and these fucking running backs as wide receivers.
Is Debo injured?
No,
he's dealing with a heel.
Well, he's also Debo, and he's old. And this it's been mediocre at best this
Hey,
year.
you've been calling Debo washed up since like the second year in the league.
I know, because he feels like he's 30 years old when he joined the league.
It's because he's still pissed off about Friday and what Debo did.
The Debo resonates different in my head when I hear it.
He's going to cry in the car.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Oh, he's going to cry in the car. All right, I got Sam Darnold versus Arizona as my QB streamer.
Well, you're the only one that drops him to waivers, though. So I mean,
apparently, at tight end, I got Theo Johnson at Chicago.
Oh, there's buses, dude.
Yeah, you see what Chicago's defense just did or didn't do with Cincinnati.
Yeah.
So I feel like I don't think New York's going to come in and score 40 something, but I think they're going to have a pretty good day. And then my defense streamer is the Jets versus Cleveland. So
nice.
I think that game's going to be a game I don't want no parts of.
Yeah, no, that's going
to be a 13-10
I just
game.
want Myles Garrett. That's all I want. Because he's going to break that five sack in a single game record this week. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. Justin Fields might be a little bit more mobile than most.
Yeah, but they might run Tyrod out there. We don't know who they're going to put out there yet. They were talking about putting Tyrod in before the injury.
After acting like they won the Super Bowl.
On a 1-point win over a trashy defense.
Yes, exactly.
I know.
Dude, I was watching that and I'm like, why are y'all celebrating like this?
It's their first win of the season.
Yeah, when they were getting interviewed after the game, you just like, now that you've won this game, what are you going? We're going to Disney World.
That's about the atmosphere that it was.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
31 points.
It's one win, bruh.
31-30. It wasn't even really truly a win. Really, it's like a point.
You
over
gave
it.
everything you had to get there.
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah, no,
it just goes to show you how much those guys put into it to get a win every week, and when they've been catching L's because they were 0-7 when they went into that game. So to them, that was a Super Bowl. So maybe you look at it from that standpoint.
So maybe it's like the NFL has something against Flacco. They're just pushing him to his end of all ends because last week was Jaguars. Flacco lost last second, had a hell of a game. And then this week against the Bears showed up and had all the offense
so you think
they've
it's
never
a
had.
scripted thing?
No, I think that the NFL doesn't like Flacco. Yeah, exactly. I think he's too high powered
No, it's
for
not
the NFL.
scripted. It's just scripted.
Yeah, it's just like it's only one game is scripted. Whatever one Flacco's playing in.
I don't know. Maybe they should make Chase Brown the wide receiver then.
They should. If they move, he was this last week. He had 14 targets.
Yeah, they were dump offs. You don't get dump offs if you're a wide receiver.
You do if you're Puka Nacua.
I feel like the city is about to fire their entire defense.
Yeah, that's
like they're
probably
going to
true.
step in. They're like the mayor is going to step in and be like, they're done. Get them out.
Well, Hendrickson got injured this last game too, didn't he? Like,
I think he was injured before the game.
Oh, maybe it was last.
But
week,
I know
yeah.
that Jamar Chase was walking into the tunnel, and he was just they saw him saying he was just like, just one stop. They just had to get one stop. And then they asked him about in the locker room, and he's like, I'm going to stay in my lane. I don't need some defensive player coming over here and getting in my face.
Oh, yeah.
So he just sat there. But then another receiver, I can't remember who it was. It might have been T. Higgins. They were just basically they laid it out there. They were like, yeah, they got to do their job. Like, we got to play what do they call it? Something football. We got to play complimentary football.
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
know, when the offense goes out and does their job, then we got to expect that they got to be able to do their job. And, I was like, and he's right. So it's like, yeah, their defense is
the defense
trash
is a huge part of the problem.
Yeah.
But
like their defense is so bad that it makes Dallas look like they got a defense.
I know. Right? Well, it's like
It's
too carried
amazing.
away.
Like, it's amazing to see something like that happen in the NFL.
Yeah.
Like,
a 37-34 game.
They're playing
and,
like practice squad guys. It's like you took a college team and throw them out there.
Yeah. As far as defense is concerned.
Yeah, exactly.
And maybe even the offense, because if the defense is sucked that bad, how good does the offense really need to be?
I mean, you can look at what the Panthers just did. You don't really, if you got a really good defense, you don't really need a good offense.
You don't need an offense. That's what I'm saying. It's like, that's where it really. I'm glad they're not centered around that, because fantasy would suck.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for fantasy, I'm glad
does help.
Cincinnati's defense is trash.
Same thing with the Bears defense and the Dallas's defense and all these defenses.
Didn't the Cowboys play Cincinnati? Have they played each other yet? That might cause a tear in the space-time continuum.
There would probably be rioting in
It's
the
going
streets.
to be like a 75-75 game.
And that's only if their defenses show up. But I don't think they've played yet.
No,
I really
I don't think they have either.
I mean, I don't remember celebrating that much for getting 1,000 points out of CD Lamb. Yeah, they don't play this year.
Oh man, we got to make that happen.
Yeah, we should definitely put that in the works. Yeah.
You know what I was thinking about earlier? I wanted to see the Jets. Oh, they do play, right? Doesn't the Jets play the Jaguars? Yeah,
I think
they
so.
do. I just want to see the Trevor Lawrence versus Justin Fields matchup one more time.
Why?
Because they've
That's a
been
college
going at it
thing.
since high school.
It's a college thing.
The high school.
It's a high
they
school
played in
thing.
high school. The cities apart. Like, it was Cartersville versus
Week 15.
Kennesaw.
If Justin Fields can stay the starter till week 15,
Exactly.
you will get to see it again.
That's what I'm hoping.
If Trevor
Just
Lawrence
please
can stay the
there.
starter until week 15.
I don't know. Britton Strange is supposed to come back in 2
Yeah.
weeks. So.
Oh, now you're wanting me to tight end the quarterback?
Yeah, well, now that
That's all
you
I'm trying to
mention
say.
it, there are no receivers, so you never know what's going to happen.
You have no idea what's going to go on with this. Yeah. I'm just all about moving people, man. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you think this is Madden out here? You just want to put running backs and wide receivers and tight ends at quarterback.
I do. I want to move everybody.
You just want chaos.
I mean, some of my favorite players play multiple positions. That's not even counting football.
Let's just run the Wildcat on every play.
Yeah, exactly. Let's direct snap it to the worst running back on the team.
Let's not do that
Every time.
No, I don't want to see that.
That should be a rule.
That would be the worst. All right. Well, hope you guys have a good fantasy week out there. I hope you get all the Monday night miracles you need. Unless you're playing me, and you can fuck off.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, fuck right off.
But if anything we say or do helps you get to that average
Wait, I'm
place,
playing you.
exactly.
Well, there you go.
But I'm the one that needs the Monday night miracle.
That's true.
Am I
That's
playing y'all in any of these?
true. Probably, maybe. I don't know. I play my wife in one and
If anything
my
we say
other
or
wife
do,
in the other.
hell, shut the fuck up. Once you get to that average place in your leagues, that means we did our job, because when you finish average, you don't finish last.
That's true.
So y'all be good out there, and we'll talk to you later.
Later.
Deuces.
Holla.